Hello and welcome to the Waynesburg Way. On this show, we'll tell you about Waynesburg sports, but dive deeper than what you're used to seeing and hearing. Rather than talk about Waynesburg teams, we'll discuss three individuals who work behind the scenes to make them run. So sit back and relax, because it's time for an edition of the Waynesburg Way. Welcome back to the Waynesburg Way. I'm Brennan Rossai. Mitch Montani and I each have our own stories to tell, which you may have never heard of before. But Colin McLaughlin will bat first today. He learned some pretty interesting things about Brennan Smith, a junior Waynesburg men's basketball player who's made a fantastic recovery from a devastating knee injury.
Season. Here's Frank Bozovic. Bozovic, the lob to Smith and the slam! Oh, baby, Brennan Smith! He left like a rocket ship. Jackets lead 83-67.
So if you know Brennan Smith, and you know that an alley-oop is a pretty big accomplishment for him after what he's been through. Brennan Smith is now a star on the Waynesburg Yellow Jacket men's basketball team, but did you know that just last year, he didn't play a single minute? Back in high school, Brennan Smith wasn't recruited heavily due to an injury his sophomore year that plagued him almost all the way through his senior year. However, that didn't stop Waynesburg men's basketball's head coach, Mark Christner, from trying to get the 6'5" guard to come play for his team.
Just seeing like I said, a versatile guy who can make plays for his teammates, and you could tell that he really enjoyed playing, and Waynesburg was a good fit. Smith decided to come play for the Yellow Jackets, but he still wasn't 100% healthy coming in.
I would say before my injury, I was playing through a lot of pain.
Now, he is 100% and one of Waynesburg's key players.
I feel like a completely different player. My knee feels a lot better.
Around for someone. Instead takes a three himself. He hits it. Brennan Smith hit that from Oak Glen High School.
I think the recovery and then the level of play that he has been able to establish, the consistency that he has brought pretty much every game after not playing a year ago has been significant.
It's Matt Popek to Brennan Smith. A long deuce. It's good. Brennan Smith now has 4 points.
Smith is the second leading scorer on the team, averaging 14.1 points per game. He's also shooting 52.4% from the floor and has made 31 three-pointers this season.
My biggest strength's probably just being versatile. I'm 6'5". I feel like I can handle the ball a little. I can post up, shoot, pass it. If somebody's open, I'll make the right play. I feel like that's my biggest thing.
Smith always has loved the game of basketball and was brought into the sport by his father.
Dad, too. My dad was my coach like my whole life.
Even though Smith says he is feeling 100%, Coach Christner and athletic trainer Courtney always keep in check with how he's feeling.
Daily communication about how he's feeling, how his knee's responding. Courtney Skinner, our athletic trainer, has done a really nice job with him too, just making sure that he's getting the appropriate recovery. So I think all in all, it's been a really good thing.
The future for Smith and how his knee will affect him in the long term is still unknown.
The condition of his knee is such where it's a much older structure knee than his age, and so he'll probably need knee replacement.
Because of his injury last year, Brennan Smith still has 1 year of eligibility left. So does that mean he's going to return?
I think the plan is that he is.
Yeah, I probably will, because I'm definitely going to Ireland this summer for our team playing over there. So it would probably just make sense for me to play next year too.
You can't do anything right.
Stupid.
You're the biggest
Just
moron
give up.
I know.
Stop trying. There's no point to it. You're never going to be anything.
What is wrong with you?
Why even bother? I mean, you won't amount to anything.
You're a failure. Trash.
Just give up.
You're worth nothing. You will never amount to anything. You are not worth anything.
Stress can affect every part of life. It cripples your ability to concentrate, causes you to feel fatigued, and drains your energy. When stress affects the brain with its many nerve connections, the rest of the body feels the impact as well. Exercise and other physical activity produces endorphins, chemicals in the brain that act as natural painkillers, and improve the ability to sleep, which in turn reduces stress. Even 5 minutes of aerobic exercise can stimulate anti-anxiety effects. For more ways to reduce stress, visit Anxiety and Depression Association of America's website at www.adaa.org.
Next on the Waynesburg Way, our own Brandon Rossi took some time to look into the life of Monica Starr. Starr is a senior leader on a very young but up-and-coming Waynesburg basketball team.
The Rudy Marisa Fieldhouse, home of the Waynesburg University women's basketball team. For the last 4 years, it's been home to some of the greats in Division III, such as Bobby Jo Graham and Addie Knetzer. The woman who leads it all this year is senior Monica Starr, a 3-year starter at point guard.
I guess just like, wow, I only have 3 more regular season games left. It's crazy. So just like getting more shots up, I guess, is something I've been doing, and just like going hard and like just trying not to have any regrets. I guess that goes like through the game too, just trying to give it my all, because yeah, this is my last year, probably ever, so that's kind of crazy.
Here's Starr, shot from 3, bullseye! 7 points for Monica Starr.
Starr's presence has been felt on and off the court. This year she averages 12 points per game and a team-high 9 rebounds per contest. However, her biggest challenge this year has been finding her voice as the leader, and she's explored many different avenues to do so.
I've been trying to just like calm people down out there when like there are other teams going on the run, or just like if somebody's really frustrated, I'll just like, hey, like grab their arm and just be like, hey, like take a deep breath, like you're fine, like next play. So I guess that, but also just I've been trying to help just different people, especially like the freshmen, like, hey, like try doing this in practice, or like during the game, like, hey, Haley, look for the ball when you're running, like just stuff like that. I guess I've been trying to be more vocal so that I can, use what I've learned and try to help them to be better players too.
In Starr's 3 years as a starter, she's instilled a lot of trust from her teammates and 11th-year head coach Sam Jones. He has had a lot of impact on many of his former players, but this year, Coach Jones has allowed Starr to lead by example, mainly because of her position.
I'm the point guard, so like that's kind of like a lot of like the team kind of sometimes takes what I am feeling too. So something that we've talked a lot about is like buying into what he's saying, so that we all can be on the same page and we all can be working together. Because if I'm on the same page with him, then like I can get my teammates to be on the same page with him too. So kind of like the mediator. He's helped me with that, because I guess I never really had to do that. So it's just been a good way for me to be communicative, and then also just he's really challenged me to like step up as a leader.
In the first few games of the season, Starr was sidelined with a leg injury. The women's basketball team, which was littered with freshmen, struggled to find its footing without Starr in the lineup.
I kept reminding myself, like, hey, it's only a month, it's the beginning of the season, like, I'll be back and like I'll be good to go once I rest. So I guess that was hopeful for me, just to like step back and be like, okay, like how can I help my team right now without being frustrated and without being or showing my frustration to my team. That was something I tried to just kind of not show them as much, because I just wanted to support them and not have to have them bearing that too with me. But I know, we were all happy.
Reporting for WCTV, I'm Brandon Rossi.
Can I help you?
Oh, I'm depression. I've come for you.
What?
Depression. You know, the thing that makes people angry. I keep them up at night. Oh, I give them anxiety. You know, I get up on their heads.
That's
crazy. I know. The government likes to think that I'm a mental illness.
Well, then shouldn't you be wearing a cape?
Why? So people could see me coming? No, I've got 12.6% of American college students already. There's no one I can't get.
For more information, visit www.acha.org.
Our final feature story here on the Waynesburg Way isn't about a player, It's about a coach. This guy has built a mini dynasty in a sport that not many people follow.
This is the Rudy Marisa Fieldhouse, known to most students at Waynesburg as the new gym, or the Rudy. This place is popular early every spring semester for students because of what you see on your screen: basketball. There's a handful of sports that take place at Waynesburg in the winter. Men's and women's basketball and men's and women's indoor track and field are among them. But by far the best winter sports team on this campus doesn't even get to practice here. Or here, the school's out-of-date gym. They practice here at the campus armory behind Willison Hall on the very edge of campus. They are the Waynesburg University wrestling team, and they are led by 11th year head coach Ron Headley. He knows a little bit about winning and building a program.
Beyond my expectations, it's like having a national champ last year. It's always been a goal, and it's something that you don't know if can ever happen, but having that happen, and just the PACs winning the championships there is just we thought we could do in Western Pennsylvania because it's a great wrestling part the country.
The guy that Headley was talking about was heavyweight wrestler Jake Evans. He doesn't generate as much hype or buzz as athletes like these two guys, but he's been miles more successful at Waynesburg. That was confirmed last March when Evans captured the D3 National Championship for the heavyweight division.
It's what you dream about, you having a national champ, and to see Jake where he came from, as his freshman year to his junior year, just the steps he's taken, and he's just a hard worker. I mean, he just comes in the room and just works as hard as he possibly can.
Oh, it's been great. Like I've noticed significant growth in my wrestling ability. So,
but it was something that we will never forget.
Headley has, in a very low-key way, brought guys like Jake Evans and successful 197-pounder Ken Burrs into the program.
2 years before, we needed upper weights, and we thought we did a pretty good job of bringing in upper weights. And we brought in Caleb Baxter, we brought in Mike Mahon, and then Ken was strong with us there.
We've been good at picking ourselves up when it counts at the end of the seasons.
It's recruits like this that have made Waynesburg wrestling a dominant force among other Waynesburg sports, and the President's Athletic Conference, which the Jackets are trying to win for a third straight season. As for the atmosphere that has been created by the coach,
it's kind of awesome to be able to be a part of a family. That's what it is. It's like a family.
Family-like culture. I mean, I played football here and I wrestled here. I transitioned right into coaching, and just the biggest thing for me is just a family-like atmosphere.
Headley has created sort of a wrestling empire at Waynesburg, winning 6 PAC titles in 10 seasons prior to this one, and coaching the school's only national champion ever. And the man loves what he does.
Overall, our guys, they work hard every day, and then when they're called on to fill in, I think they believe in themselves and want to contribute to our team. So I think that each person came here for a reason, and I try to help them fulfill their dreams.
As for how the wrestlers feel about the coaching staff,
all the coaches have had huge impact on me, especially the ones that wrestle with me in the room.
They're really patient. I mean, they work with you when they need to.
Well, they're so super supportive in all we do. Anything that we want to do, they're all for, guns ho. And just being there for us at all the times. If we're struggling with something or they're having problems with something, they're always there for us. We can always go and talk to them and push us.
They're just really there for you, really good role models, and they're just always there for you. And it's a really good environment to be in.
Maybe this type of program and its creator can serve as a model of success to other Waynesburg sports. The coaches are happy, the athletes are happy, and most importantly, the team is a winner. For WCTV, I'm Mitch Montani.
Thanks for tuning in to the Waynesburg Way. Tune in next time for a variety of Waynesburg sports stories.